Welcome to Vanguard Canine Trainings, and I am Master Muff, the world's greatest puppy imprinter with some of the world's greatest working dogs.
Welcome to Vanguard Canine. I'm Master Muff, the world's greatest puppy imprinter with some of the world's greatest working dogs. I'm out here today, and we're going to start some training. Training happens for me all day, every hour on the hour, where for some of you, dog training is when you find the time from your busy schedule and your work schedule to train, because we understand that a lot of you have a life amongst the dogs. This is my apprentice. This is Mr. Greg. Greg has been training with me for about 4 or 5 years now, and he breeds German Shepherds, working German Shepherds, and he's getting a lot of success with the methods we use in dog training. And dog training, we never stop learning. You never stop learning. So I'm here to show you some tools that we use all the time. You can see here my scented balls. We're going to bring in the pipe today. Treats, a harness for the dog, because when you're doing protection work or tracking or some of the other exercises we use for searching, we want to use a harness on the dog instead of pulling on the neck, because the lead is your communication line to your puppy, along with being vocal, saying good boy and no, and giving it other obedience commands. So the lead is how you control the dog, how you shape the dog and put him in position. You need this, and you don't really want it around his neck, because his neck, if we put it around his neck and I'm choking him all the time, no, come, pulling him this way, that way, you create behavior issues, and the communication becomes distorted because you think he's being reprimanded. Reprimanded means I'm telling him to stop doing certain things, especially with bite work, and he's putting and choking him. You'd rather have a harness on the dog, and I only put a collar around my dog neck only when it gets to a certain level, or when I'm out and about and certain things I want to do. So we're going to teach the dog to pick up copper pipes. You see those guys doing that in K&PV. Police dogs pick up copper pipes, metal, keys, steel, because they represent knives and guns or things that the suspect may have touched. Scented balls, we put U.S. currency in these balls. If you look here, if you come here and look, that we have U.S. currency in all of our balls. Whenever we play with our dogs, they're always loaded. We call them loaded balls. And this tug is also used for when the dog is out and you want to reward him for finding something. You can snatch it out your pocket, and you can shape grips with this and rebite. So focus, drive, and grip can be used with this. It can also be taught to start bite work. When he start biting this, because he associate playing that game with you, the guy has that in front of him and he wheels it in, not snatch it in. You don't do that. You want to excite the dog. Look at it. It's coming. All of a sudden, boom! I grab it, and boom! He gets a bite. And same thing with the bite sleeve. If you were trying to teach a puppy to bite and he won't bite the sleeve, so the guy would have this. Look, I'm over there holding the dog on the harness. And look. Then he brings it up, and all of a sudden, bam! He gets a bite without making yourself become a motor. The key to dog training and getting them to bite is the clear line of communication, and you're trying to make a dog do exactly what you need him to do. Besides getting the wrong communication line, you make your arm moving around because you're holding this ball doing this. Now he sees your arm. Look. But if it's on a string, look at that. Look how I'm doing that. That's bouncing. The string is there, but if I was sloppy and doing like that, now he sees the string. But if he sees this just bouncing around, look at that. And it keeps coming back out of him, because look, I'm throwing that back out of him to take his focus off the string, because this behind me, and all he sees is the string. So reading dogs is very important. Looking at and focusing on what you're doing as a person who's being the agitator or helper or the decoy. So to be a great helper, you must focus on your job. You must learn how to read dogs just as much as the handler who may be a dog trainer as well. That's what we're doing today. So I want to teach this dog how to pick up copper. You see guys doing that and they think, oh, he's the greatest dog. Dogs don't pick this up. Sure, they don't like metal and objects in your mouth. I don't like it in my mouth. So being that we've played these games that he's going to associate on the string, we can do the same thing with this copper pipe. And because we have a lifetime with these animals, we want to take our time to shaping this behavior and developing it by playing other games. We don't have to try to get all the information in the dog's head at one time. Small success, then more success, then even greater success with distance, hiding, no string, and the object is just laying there, flat on the ground. I'm going to bring a puppy out, which is Eli. Eli is a 5th generation Vanguard canine puppy, and I don't find it being something I need to do buying other dogs from other people. I have more success using my own bloodline, and I made up that decision almost a year or two ago. And so, knowing the dogs in my bloodline, I know that they'll do this and do it even faster. You need some rewards. So rewards are useful. Quick rewards that you can pinch off jerky or other things to give to them. And the whip is not can also be used as for cracking and making noise, but I can also take the same string or add string onto the whip to create drive and movement for these high drive puppies. I can push this through the other side of the ball if I want to, and I can tie it, or I don't have to tie it, so when he bites it, he gets success. Look, so look, it can be used for those same motive of getting motion. So it becomes a motor as well, and I can move it around and then push it out. Look, and so you saw that how it went away from it. So I'm going to bring this dog out, and I want to see him do some great things. So I'm using a great helper, and this is what Greg is going to display his talent to getting the dog to do certain things. And so the first thing we're going to do, that I believe I want to do, is probably play more of, we're going to do the bike game. I thought about the money game, the copper pipe game, but since I already have him on the copper pipe game, I'm going to play that game. Then I'm going to let you pull that pipe a little bit, excited, and then show the people how we get it done. So look at this. Here, and normally I would use a smaller string because some dogs don't get the message clearly if we become sloppy and not perfectionists of our craft. And so I want that in the middle. Not too much of string, look, just a little bit. Or it's right there, and then when I tell him, look, the guy's reading the dog. So if the dog get hyped, don't make it stand there. You see the guy, he's backing up with it. So he don't be there, and the thing's constantly moving. So you're not the motor, the object is.
If you haven't subscribed to our video channel, do it now. Share these videos, and if you're looking for working puppies, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and give us a call at 904-450-3339. We are vanguardk9.com.